The Amazon rainforest teems with life, but beneath its beauty, a chilling drama unfolds, not the story of jaguars or anacondas, but of something far smaller and more sinister. Hidden in the shadows, microscopic parasites manipulate their hosts, turning them into mindless puppets. These are not ordinary parasites, they are masters of control, targeting not just the body but the mind. Imagine an ant, suddenly abandoning its colony, wandering in a trance, the first sign of infection. Or a caterpillar frozen in place, guarding the very creature consuming it from within. This is the work of the Amazon's zombie makers, parasites that hijack their host's instincts for their own survival. The host loses control, forced to act out the parasite's deadly script. These are not isolated incidents, but part of an ancient war for survival on the forest floor. Evolution has crafted bizarre strategies, where the greatest threat isn't a predator, but losing your mind to an invisible invader. For many insects, the ultimate horror is becoming a walking tomb, commanded to a fatal end. In the Amazon, the struggle for life is stranger and more terrifying than fiction. Welcome to the world of the unseen puppeteers. Meet Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, the infamous zombie ant fungus. Its story begins when a spore lands on a carpenter ant, burrowing inside and spreading unseen. For days, the ant acts normal, but the fungus is quietly taking over. When ready, it releases chemicals that hijack the ant's brain, erasing its instincts. The ant is compelled to leave its colony and descend to the forest floor. Guided by the fungus, it climbs to a precise height, perfect for fungal growth. There, the ant bites down on a leaf in a death grip, locking itself in place. The ant dies, its body now an anchor for the parasite. From the corpse, a stalk erupts, growing from the back of the ant's head. At the tip, a pod forms, eventually bursting to release a rain of new spores. Each spore is a new beginning, ready to infect another ant and repeat the cycle. The fungus's control is so precise, it ensures its own survival at the expense of its host. In the Amazon, even the smallest creatures can be the most terrifying. The zombie ant fungus is a master of mind control, and its reign is relentless. Fungi aren't the only mind controllers here. Parasitic wasps have their own gruesome methods. The Glyptopantales wasp targets caterpillars, injecting dozens of eggs inside with a sharp ovipositor. The caterpillar, unaware, becomes a living incubator for the wasp's young. Inside, larvae hatch and feed on its fluids, careful not to kill their host. The caterpillar continues to eat, unknowingly nourishing its parasites. When the larvae are grown, they chew their way out, leaving the caterpillar riddled with holes, but alive. The larvae spin cocoons nearby, but the horror isn't over. Chemically manipulated, the caterpillar becomes a zombie bodyguard, fiercely protecting the wasp cocoons. It stops eating, thrashing at predators, dedicating its last energy to its killers. Only after the wasps emerge does the caterpillar finally die, its purpose served. This is nature's brutal efficiency, life and death intertwined. The wasp's manipulation is as chilling as any horror story. In the Amazon, survival means rewriting the rules of life itself. Even the smallest creatures can command the will of another. How do these parasites control their hosts? The answer lies in chemistry. The Ophiocordyceps fungus doesn't destroy the ant's brain, it surrounds it, forming a network that hijacks movement. The ant's mind is intact but powerless, as the fungus pulls the strings. Specialized chemicals alter behavior, forcing the ant to leave the colony and lock its jaws in a final act. Parasitic wasps use venom and viruses to suppress the host's immune system and rewire its brain. The caterpillar's transformation into a bodyguard is triggered by compounds released as the larvae exit. This is coevolution at its most sophisticated, an arms race of manipulation and defense. Over millions of years, parasites have perfected the art of mind control. They know exactly which chemical buttons to press. The result? Hosts become puppets, acting out the parasite's will. It's a biological program, honed by evolution, with chilling precision. These zombie makers aren't just monsters, they're vital to the Amazon's balance. By targeting specific species, they control populations and prevent any one group from dominating. The Ophiocordyceps fungus, for example, keeps ant colonies in check, maintaining diversity. Without these parasites, the ecosystem could spiral into chaos. They are the forest's hidden gardeners, shaping the web of life. Studying them offers insights into biology, neuroscience, and even medicine. Their chemical tools could inspire new drugs or treatments for human diseases. The Amazon's most sinister secrets may hold keys to future breakthroughs. In the end, these tiny terrors reveal evolution's creativity and its ruthlessness. In nature's grand theater, even the smallest actors play a crucial role.